line it out with a few twigs and maybe some leaves, and on top of that nest they'll lay up to 2 eggs. Those eggs take about 40 days to hatch, and initially the young are dependent on both adults for food, but after about 2.5 months they're able to swim and start looking for their own fish. Now you will notice we've got 3 penguins in here that don't look like the others. They're right in front of me over here and they're very naughty. You'll see they don't have the dark throat band, and they're a little bit more of a sooty colour. That's because these guys are still chicks. They were born here or hatched here at Dublin Zoo. We had to hand raise them though. Unfortunately their parents were not very good, so we were like social services for penguins. We took them away, raised them up, and then we integrated them back into the group, and thankfully they're behaving more and more like penguins every day. Come on. Now you may have noticed that the sea lion presentation, we train the sea lions. Over here it's the other way around, the penguins train me. If they want me to give them a fish, they just have to peck me in the leg and I'll give them one straight away. Now this is our penguin's second feed for the day. They've got a nice big breakfast this morning. And this is just a little top-up feed, so we won't give them too much now. Alright, now we have 16 birds in here at the moment. We've got 4 chicks. I showed you 3 of them. There's another one somewhere. Here he is. He's quite a famous chick. His name is Joey. He was the one that appeared on the Zoo TV series. He looks like an adult now because he's molted out his baby feathers. So we've got the 4 chicks over here, and then we have 12 adult breeding birds, of which 6 are males and 6 are females. Now to tell the difference between males and females is quite tricky just by looking at them. There we go, singing along. Now there are a few subtle differences that you look for when you're trying to decide who is a boy and who is a girl. And I'll see if I can isolate a pair here. It's going to be rather tricky. Right, let's see what we can do. Come on chicks, over there. Right, now right over here I have a very laid back little fellow with lots of spots on his chest. His name is Shay, he's a male. And right over there, closest to him, is a female. Now you may be able to see that the female is slightly shorter than the male is by an inch or so. And you'll also notice that Shay's beak is a lot broader, or a lot deeper than the female's beak. But that's about all there is to it. And even then we still get it wrong. And Joey is a pointing case. Up until a couple of months ago his name was actually Chloe, and his mother's name is Jimmy. Thought she was a boy, turns out she was just a very big girl. Unfortunately for her the name stuck. But we do have a much more accurate way of determining the sex of a penguin. It's very high tech. What we'll do is pluck a few feathers from the penguin's bum. Don't worry, it doesn't hurt. Every time I've done it, I've never felt a thing. And we'll send that feather sample off to a laboratory where scientists will look for little scraps of skin at the end of that feather. They'll send that, they'll further analyze chromosomes within the DNA from that skin fragment, and they'll be able to very accurately tell whether we have a male or a female. Right, off we go. Alrighty guys, now I'm coming towards the end of my bucket, so if you have any questions at this point about either the penguins or the sea lions you saw earlier, please fire away. Any questions?
Oh.